Good morning. It's 11:25 a.m. and your goddess, she is on her way to pick up her official paperwork. I'm on my way to pick up my official paperwork to be a Reiki master. Do you know how exciting this is? Oh. Oh, I'm so excited to pass my attunement to Heather. I can't believe we're officially doing this. I'm trying to get there as soon as possible. My bracelets are all tangled up. I totally forgot my favorite earrings. Though it's okay, right? Try not to eat too much lipstick and attempting not to give myself too much lip service and anyone else any more lip service. I've chosen to actually completely disconnect from almost everybody. Some people are extremely offended by this. Some people are glad to know that I am healing and that I'm doing things that actually bring me joy instead of surrounding myself with angry, sad, unaffectionate people. And I'm daydreaming of just like I just got a text message from my brother. I've been using Instagram as like my source. I've also been using Twitter a lot more lately. I've been playing around, experimenting, like what I can do as an artist. I really need my team right now. I don't think I remind you often enough how much I really need you. How much, should I tell you how much better we are when we're together as a whole? Instead of making it all about you or me. That when we combine our resources, we can build things that last for generations even when we're not here. And how we don't necessarily have to have children together in order to make these significant changes in the universe. And I can't help but feel extreme joy from those who have been in contribution with my same goals, and that you're making it your goal too, to see to it that I go to school for these things and that I continue my lessons and that I keep doing what I do. In order to keep doing what I'm doing, I require funding, and I need to be financially free in order to basically not have the mental strains. Now, in addition, I'm fantasizing about doing something big. And it's going to take time and work. Frankly, I have some videos in mind I would like to make. And I'm thinking I'm going to make them free and put them on here. I also thought, in addition to doing so, that I'd put them on additional places in case, just in case. So we always have a portal where you can access. Plus, there might be somebody out there who maybe I put it on here for free and then they go on there and they get it. You understand? That they do both. It's pretty fascinating. I call it eco-energetic exchange. There we go. I'm so excited for this weekend. I have some big goals to help some people out. And all I can do is do my best and pay it forward and I hope to be doing like a promo video for my good new friend and coworker named Joy. She has a website called Touch of the Wild, and her work is very profound. Like her touch and her understanding of the body. I'm proud of her because she's my age and she's doing these things, you understand? My ego is like, I don't want to touch people. I don't want anybody to touch me. Back off. But like anyone who's like worked with me knows that I have like really strong hands and I'm very intuitive at what I do. The issues and the tissues. It's so funny how like identical me and her are, because I always say I need some tissues for my issues. And she's talking about how it's actually hidden inside the tissues, which is amazing because last night I spent like let's just tell the whole story. Currently I have this partner who lives in another state who I'm madly in love with. And yes, like things are extremely difficult being in a long distance relationship, and I'm constantly questioning like, does this person like, you know, like, cause we were like never together. Anyway, like, so calls me on the phone, he goes to sleep, and so Trina's wide awake. So what does Trina want to do with her hours of awake time? She wants to study. So Trina starts studying MRSA, and the lymphatic system. And I started finding out more information about this like tissue disease. It's called like SII or something like that, where like this version of staph infection like creates like another dis-ease of like inflammation of the tissues, which is interesting because when I had acupuncture recently, and like after a massage, I had a massage and then I had acupuncture. So all that blood and all that stuff is just going everywhere. So now this like expression is expressing itself like on my arms and my legs, and I'm having to deal with that, and I'm coping with it by utilizing food. And like the superbug itself, yeah, and like it wants you to itch it, it wants you to eat sugar. And I'll be honest, with the lack of emotional support in my network and like people like really like being a part of my world, even though they say one thing, they do another, like Trina turns to sugar or like excessively working out. I mean, there's other outlets too, though I won't mention those here. I'll save that for other avenues. Speaking of which, to those who are my only fans, my only ones who truly love and understand me, I'm thinking that that would be a good place to verbally communicate these things, you know? I have so much work to do. I'm like overwhelmed with the amount of work that I have to do in order to do everything that is me. No one else can be me and do all the things that I can do, so I have to trust my intuition, my Leahona, my System 1 and System 2 thinking processes to assist me in this transition. And like, oh, you guys, I'm so itchy. I feel like I'm dying. Like I'm dying, and like I'm subconsciously like loving my partner in a way that I'm like, if I die, you can have this person. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't really know what's going on. I just know that like what's meant to be will be. And like I believe in true love. Like I believe in like samadhi with somebody. Samadhi is something that you usually only experience when in death. So these are just stories and attachments, and they all essentially mean nothing. However, I'm attempting to translate my emotions to you and like also my current circumstances. You guys, I have like, there's bumps everywhere. There's a bump here. They're just everywhere. My legs are probably the worst, especially since I've itched it. I brought my harp because my intention is to play some music downtown St. Augustine. This is not the way you hold a harp. I'm cheating. I'm at like a crossroads. She's also not tuned, and I'm also like looking too much. Here. Yeah, like I'm not happy with her sound right now. I need a tune. Guys, my skin. And you know what's funny? Like, what's funny to me is, like, you know, I'm silly, right? Like, I like to have fun and make jokes out of things. And, like, I'm sensitive. I'm really, like, a big heart. And I got, like, all these feelings and all this love and all this passion, all this rage. And, like, when I Google the spiritual meaning of staph infection, it says bitterness and struggling to see God in all things. And then something that my friend pointed out last night, my hands are like always shaking and like stiff and not like a welcoming platform. Like I'm always a claw, is what he said. And when he pointed these things out to me, I was so blessed because he didn't know what happened the day before, right, with the acupuncture. He didn't know. If, like, I feel like God, or like Gaia, universe, is like using all these people to like get to me in these particular ways so that I'm like mandatory to learn these lessons. I mean, I'm grateful it's not coming from the AI system, you know, that's not reading my eyes and my thoughts, and it's not like pre-programming me in that way. And instead, that I am being taught through like intimate personal connections, people that I've known for a while who are just now opening their hearts and their minds like to me. And you have no idea, like I'll as oh man, I'm like, I don't know if I should say all this. I almost wanted to be like, I will take emotional support over financial support. However, like at the same time, like financial support sometimes can be the biggest and best emotional support that you can provide, because like, ooh, my heart, hold on. I shouldn't have to explain these stories. I mean, I'm not encouraging you to enable people and just like pay for everything and make them be codependent on you. However, at the same time, like if you're making big bank and yeah, you have a girlfriend or you have like somebody you really love, like you would spoil them and you would do nice things, and there's no amount of money you wouldn't spend because you feel such a way. You would fly straight there. You would drop everything exactly. You'd be like, I'm sorry, work, I'm sick, I can't come in. My heart. Some people, they just don't give in to their feelings anymore. Like they're such jerks, you know what I mean? Like they would rather like jerk than like truly hold another human being. Like they don't even know how to hold and love another human being. And then they won't pay for a massage. They don't want to pay for touch, right? You know what I mean? Like there's all these things. And it's so lame. It's so lame. It's just frustrating to me. It's frustrating to me. It's frustrating to me because like I care. I have like this attachment to like I'm committed to making a difference. It's like my ego. My ego's like, Trina, we have to make people love us. We have to make people smile. We have to do what makes us feel light in our heart. We must do what is just. Trina, we must go places. Trina, we must teach. We must share what we have learned. We have not suffered for free. Do not suffer in vain, Trina. Teach what you have learned, what you have earned with the price of your suffering. And like, you guys, I'm just like, I'm gonna have to make this video. It's about poverty consciousness. And like, yeah, I'm gonna have to like really, really meditate on it. And yeah, I'm gonna use some cash as a prop. Got some ideas. Lots of ideas. You know, it'd be even more funny if I took out all the cash of the bills that I presently own and then used that cash. And then encourage you to reimburse me. If you enjoy my artwork, of course. I don't really like I'm not into like forcing you into donation. Like I'm more into that like you want to, that you genuinely want to. Like I don't even have to ask. However, some people really enjoy that, like, pushover. I mean, like, they clearly enjoy being manipulated. And some have, like, their own language of it. Like, I want a pretty girl to tell me what to do. Because they enjoy the idea of making them smile. I understand, like, all this psychology way too much. And I'm kind of annoyed. Like, look what's up. Look what I'm wearing. I, like, never wear stuff like this. Yeah. I'm like, I got 5 minutes. I'm right here. But everybody's going so slow. I don't like how slow you're going. I'm so happy to be here. Oh, these ladies fishing. 2 girls. Yes. Go girls. I'm like, have I ate my lipstick yet? I have so much stress. This actually feels good for me. You know what school I really love is this school. I do. Sometimes I think about going there. And I'm like, yeah. Sometimes I like being free. And sometimes I just want discipline. Though it's like my kind of discipline. Are you gonna go? Are you gonna cross? Go ahead, I'll go slow. Yes, gentleman. You're my boy's grandfather. I knows you. I knows you. That's like the benefit of being in such a small town. Like, you get to know everybody. And like, everyone's like family. I'm like lost in all these like blissful thinking, and like it's like cheesy stuff, like cheesy, like almost like little girl stuff, you know, like I'm thinking about like marriage and like feasting and children, lots of children. Naming my child Free Spirit Will Love, and love will be free. First one boy, second one girl. And they are both specific lessons that Free Spirit Will Love will always know that the only thing he serves is his love, not his fear. And then love will be free will always know that her enemy is fear. Oh, girl. Come on, students. Cha. I'm like, where's my coffee? I'm just kidding, I don't need that. What I do need is to go to this spa and get a facial. Because it feels like a dentist for your face. I like that feeling. Heather, don't kill me. I'm like 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Literally 2 minutes. It's 11:43 according to this clock. Turn in on my favorite Charlotte Street. Wolf's Museum of Mystery. Man, I want to post a hilarious picture. I'm thinking some funny stuff, and it's like kind of like cocky, and like that's what makes it funny, because like anybody that really knows me knows that like I'm like pretty humble. You know what I mean? I mean, I like to try to be narcissistic, you know, like, oh, you're so wonderful. But, like, oh, here's an experiment. Here's an experiment. Say this after me. I love me. Listen to your voice. Does it sound real? How about this? You love me. Do I believe you? Does it feel like I believe you love me? Am I telling the truth? I love you. Let's tell the difference. Feel it? Do you feel how I love you? I love me. I love me. I love me. See, I'm trying to make you like believe me even though I'm lying. You love me. You love you. You love you. You love only you. Excuse me. I'm being naughty with that exercise. That was a horrible way to do that exercise. However, it was slightly enlightening, wasn't it? People don't think like I think. And that gets frustrating to me sometimes because I just want to make you love. Oh my God, it is so busy. Why is it so busy? I mean, it's good. I wasn't expecting to be so busy. I wasn't expecting to play my heart for so many people. I wasn't expecting to, yeah. Oh no. Did I leave something important? I might have left something important. As a matter of fact, I think I definitely did. Not really. Oh, you guys, this guy looks cool. His energy. Oh, he's an artist. Oh, he's got Jesus art at that. And he's got a horn. I'm like, let's go film this guy. What are you doing? Hey, this guy's got a Jesus tag too. 46! Hopefully I can park here. Oh, this guy's playing too. I'm so shy. I can't even park up in ya. Oh, yes, I can. I'm blonde. I'm not really blonde. I am blonde. I'm using that as an offensive term when I call myself blonde. Yes! Yes! I'm so meant to be here. I wish I could record this. I don't know if she'll let me. It's okay. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. I'm like,